23. Doris, you can feel the tone change around the league at this time of the year. Players starting to get into playoff mode.
There is no doubt about it. The intensity level rises. Teams are trying to build momentum. You are trying to be at the peak of your performance, both individually and collectively, as we are so close to postseason action.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Here's Jay. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Shoots from the elbow. And he buries his first look. And here's Brunson. Pass to Quickly. The three, Barrett. Sinks it from distance.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Here's Jay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
New York calls timeout.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the paint. And it's Quickly with a miss. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Barrett. Here's the three. That shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way now.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Barrett. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Kicks it to Quickly. Shot to stop the run. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Back to Lillard. Robinson against Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And he converts the layup.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Brunson passes to Quickly. Rebounded by Nurkic.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And the shot's good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Brunson passes to Quickly. Robinson with it. Back to Quickly. The three. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Brunson finds Barrett. Back to Brunson. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Toppin outside. Wide open. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jay, guarded by Quickly. And it's Jay missing.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Quickly. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And he gets that one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
New York calls timeout. Last time they met was in New York.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now here's Brunson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Pass to Robinson. Quickly from outside. Nails it from 3. Quickly's got 6.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Here's Jay, guarded by Quickly. Here's Jay. 16 points for him. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 18.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Barrett up top. He's covered by Hart. Brunson against Grant.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Pass to Jay. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
New York trailing. Now here's Barrett. Back to Brunson. Quickly from outside. It's rebounded by Grant.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Lillard against Brunson. Toppin outside. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Barrett, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Back to Toppin. Quickly finds Robinson. The 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low, leans inside, and that one's good. Jay, he's got 24.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Brunson passes to Barrett. And here's Quickly. Baseline jumper. Good on the jump shot. Quickly's got 8.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Here's Jay. 24 points for him. Hits the three-pointer.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Knicks shooting 28% in this first quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Quickly from outside. Tries again. Barrett can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Brunson passes to Quickly. Barrett up top. He's covered by Hart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Josh Hart.
You can see with every repetition, R.J. Barrett adding to his offensive arsenal. Great pump fake to draw the contact.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Sharp, he's checked in for Hart. And Simon has subbed in for Lillard. A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Sims comes in for Toppin. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Jay, guarded by Rose. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Pass to Hartenstein. It's Barrett on the wing. Rose outside. Here's Hartenstein, averaging around 6 a game. Out to Rose. Lets a 3 fly. It's deflected.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
He gets it in there. 33 points for him.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Ooh, ripped away. And another break for the Blazers. Portland running. Here's Jay. Oh, another one falls.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in the season.
Historically dominant. He's put them on his back all season long. Poke loose. Now the Blazers on the move. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Sims. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Barrett.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Barrett passes to Rose, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Watford's checked in for Portland. Lillard against Brunson. Lillard passes to Nurkic, and there's a 3-second violation. Here's Brunson. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Emmanuel quickly. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Toppin. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And Portland has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Jay, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And he comes up with a bucket. Quickly's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Pelicans, really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Fournier. Here's Quickly. Throws it up high. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jay, guarded by Toppin.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brunson finds Toppin. Now here's Fournier. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Yet another bucket.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He's done the impossible.
And it's a new record for points in a season. Incredible.
And his magical season continues. The home crowd showing their appreciation. What a sight to see.
His consistency night after night, performing at this level, something special to behold.
You have to appreciate the toll this season has taken on him. He has shouldered the load offensively at the highest level.
Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. On the wing quickly. And the Knicks miss again.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Robinson against Nurkic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Brunson passes to Fournier. And here's Quickly. Pass to Brunson. Back to Quickly, trying to get back on track. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Fournier finds Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Back to Quickly. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the dunk by Lillard.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Quickly. After the basket by Portland. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Lillard. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. Nurkic inside. Robinson defending. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside Fournier. Will it go? And the Knicks miss again.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Here's Jay. And it's Portland with another.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Brunson passes to Fournier. Toppin against Grant. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's got 6.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Pass to Nurkic. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got assist number 7 tonight. New York shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. The baseline J is on the way. No good off the front rim. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Jay. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Quickly outside. And the Blazers making a change here. Payton's checked in. Barrett's checked in for New York. Six on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Robinson. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And so here's Portland. Pass to Jay from deep. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Robinson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
And we can't forget his dominance on defense, guys. His shot blocking altered the entire game.
Payton passes to Hart. Here's Jay from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And for New York, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Now here's Quickly. Defense is right there. Outside Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. That shot is off. Good D by Payton. Portland has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And there's the drive. And it's Jay missing. And here's New York now. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Sharp in for Hart. Sims, he's checked in for New York. Derrick Rose comes in for Quickly. Now here's Barrett. 10 points for him. Pass to Rose. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jay. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the Knicks shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. 3 on none, no one back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good for the Trailblazers. Little comes in for Grant, and Simon has subbed in for Payton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Toppin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Pass to Sims. Rose outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And again, the Knicks missing. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's Jay. And again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
And that one's good.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And so it's New York with it, coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Here's Jay. Brunson defending. Here's Jay. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Rose outside. The 3, Barrett. Gets the 3 ball to go. Barrett's got 13.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch and shoot situations. And we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
To the middle. Here's Little. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Jay. Brunson defending. And that one's good. Jay.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And yes, another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Rose. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Now Brunson. Rose with it. The 3. The rebound by Jay. Fires it. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Jay in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Quickly passes to Toppin. The shot no good. Portland has gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup. Pass to Lillard. Over Brunson. Another one falls for Portland.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Now quickly fires for 3. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Here's Jay. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Brunson. Quickly with the ball. They need this. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jay, guarded by Quickly. Here's Jay. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Brunson passes to Barrett. Now Quickly. Pass to Barrett. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Barrett's got 15.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Brunson against Lillard. To the inside. Here's Jay. And yep, it's good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Now here's Barrett. 15 points in the game. Robinson finds Quickly. On target from about 13 feet. He's got 14.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Here's Jay. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. Quickly, right side. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. And here's Toppin. Outside Barrett. Got a piece of it. Clock at 6. With the teardrop. And the layup is up and in.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Blazers. Second chance effort. The offensive rebound. And here's Brunson from the arc. No luck on that one. Now Portland with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Pulls up. Oh, connects again. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Here's Jay. And the finish on the break with the slam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Brunson with it. Pass to Robinson. Quickly outside. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Jay. Another one falls for Portland. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Quickly. 14 points for him. Pass to Barrett. Fournier with the ball. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way.
Again! What an avalanche!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Quickly passes to Fournier. Barrett with it. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Quickly. Six on the shot clock. Shot to end the cold streak. Not going to go that time. And it's Portland the other way. Driving in. Shot from 12. Jay. Good. He hits again.
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores. Back to Quickly from behind the arc. The rebound by Jay.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Eubanks, to the paint. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebound.
Another one goes! Incredible!
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts we've seen, not just in basketball, but in any sport. Complete scoring dominance. Quickly against Lillard. Back to Barrett. Can they get it? The shot comes out. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Eubanks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good. For the Trailblazers, Little's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Hart, and Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. New York calls timeout.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Payton's checked in for Portland. Here's Jay. Quickly with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
So on the floor for the Knicks. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Sims in at the 4. Outside Winslow. Pass to Jay. Fires the 3. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Brunson finds Quickly. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Payton against Brunson. Quickly outside. Back to Brunson. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. 13 feet out. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jay.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, the Knicks shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. 50 seconds left in the game. Here's Jay. Right side Brown. Pass to Jay. There's the 3. Counted from distance.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Reddish. The shot no good. Winslow with the defensive effort. Here's Jay. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what. Give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Let's start with a simple 1-2 crossover with Kyrie. So that's done by tapping up left and up right on the right stick to your non-ball hand. And what you want to see here, as I go into replay, is that you really
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Clint Capella is out there with Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Jay. It's Brogdon on the wing.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him to get that one off.
And this will be his... Here's Smart. On the court right now for the Celtics. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Griffin is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Smart in at the point. Griffin against Grant. Griffin passes to Capella. Here's Smart. Clock at 4. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 19. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart deciding where to go with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Part of the reason why they have leads, they haven't turned it over too much. They are playing smart basketball.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's Jay. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Smart. D right on him. Great D that time from Jay. Well, you look back at how MP's NBA career started, the draft night booing, and then, Greg, amazing to think how now beloved he has become.
Yeah, you know, fans can be fickle, and that's a good and bad thing. MP has played great and won fans over here in a hurry. In a few years, though, nobody will even remember he was booed on draft night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Boston leading by 11. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Stolen by Smart. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Smart passes to Brogdon. Now here's Griffin. On the wing, Brown. Lob pass to Capella. He can't get that one to fall.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
He was all alone on that one. Jay's got 9 points in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Down low, defended by Hart. Smart, wide open, he fires. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Brown finds Brogdon. Here's Griffin. Outside, Smart. Off target from 3-point range. And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from James.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Simons against Brogdon. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Brown for the 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire. Here's Jay. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Griffin will bring it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Shot from 12. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor. Here's Jay. It's good from long range. Jay's got 21.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Brogdon. On the wing, Brown. Over Hart. They grab their own miss. In the corner, Smart with it. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Passes it to Capella. He kicks it to Smart. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Grant. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight. Here's Jay. And the 3 off target. Celtics leading by 4. Now the pass to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Drops in the tray.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Brogdon outside. Shoots over Simon. Griffin, no one around him. Tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. For the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and it's Sharp in for Josh Hart. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Horford comes in for Griffin, and it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. Boston is gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Williams. Brogdon kicks to Horford. Pass to Smart. Misses the three.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Jay. Releases. And Boston with the rebound. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Brogdon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
To the middle, and stolen by Horford. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Smart leading the charge. Brogdon kicks to Smart. Feeds to Williams. Here's Jay, guarded by Horford. Here's Jay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. From deep. Kept alive by Boston.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Horford finds Williams. Celtics passing it around. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Lillard surveying the D. Here's Jay. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist in the game. Trailblazers trail by 7. Sharp, the pass to Jay. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Smart against Lillard. It's Brogdon on the wing. Had a hand on it. Williams kicks to Brogdon. Really left alone that time. Brogdon's got 10 points in the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
from downtown. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from James.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Back to Tatum. Drives to the hoop. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
To the paint. Here's Jay. No good on the triple.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Tatum looking around. Outside to Brogdon. No good on the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
What a welcome surprise that first half.
And yet another basket.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
GA, it seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
And historians might have guessed that the most 40-point games in a year was from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. It will be hard to match 63 games of 40 or more, but this young fella just might do it.
Here's Jay. Passes it to Hart. That's a 2 from Lillard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Lillard, the pass to Jay. From the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. The pass to Tatum. It's Brogdon on the wing. Brown outside. Over Hart. And it's Brown missing. Portland trailing here. Pass to Jay. For the lead. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Capella. Up top, Brown. Now Brogdon. Right side, Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Clock is at 3. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brogdon's got 13.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. And even 3-on-3 break. Brown dishes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum passes to Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. Outside to Brogdon. Outside, Smart. Just 5 on the clock. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And the basket by Jay. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument. And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Poke loose, stolen by Smart, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. And there's Brogdon on the assist from Smart. Brogdon's got 15.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And the Celtics also making a change. Brent Williams is checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Jay, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Jay, guarded by Smart. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Brown wide open, he fired. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Portland leading. Here's Jay. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Brown against Hart. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. No good on the outside try from Jay.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Simons against Brown. Portland, no good that time either.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Launches it. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Here's Jay. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Celtics have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Now, Smart. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Jay. The three. Grant trying to break free, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Jay.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They get the rebound. Brown outside. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Brown's got 18 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Jay. Again, what an avalanche.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. Now Portland takes it the other way.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
On the wing, Williams nails the wide-open jump shot. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Jay, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. There's the dish to Capella. Outside Smart. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Down low. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Capella. To the inside. Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 20 points for Jaylen Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's Jay. A three-pointer off the mark. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Tatum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That one goes in. The Trailblazers shooting well. 50% from the floor. Here's Jay. Guarded by Smart. Jay misses. Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%. Brown with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. That's tipped. Here's Jay. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And they hit it back. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
A different look now for Portland. Nasir Little. He's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Sharp in for Hart. Connects again from distance.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. To the right side. Horford finds Tatum. Back to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Jay, the pass to Little. And here's Sharp. There's the three. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Bounce pass from Tatum. Brown outside. The rebound by Simons.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers. No good on the free throw, and some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Good! Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and
And again for 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for third place in most threes all time.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
A 3-ball. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Tatum. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 7th assist in the game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about...
Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in. For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Nasir Little. Josh Hart comes in for Sharp, and Jay subbed in for Lillard. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Boston. Griffin comes in for Al Horford. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Clint Capella is out there with Griffin. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. Portland leading by 4. Here's Jay. Portland no good that time either. Brogdon scanning the floor. Pass to Griffin. Fires it up, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense, but he's not one to be scared off easily.
And the second free throw, good. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Jay. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Portland leading by 5. And there's the pass to Jay. From outside the arc. Connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Hart, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Grant. Here's Jay. And another one.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more, and doing just that.
Celtics trail by 10. Tatum on the wing. The tray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jay. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Brogdon against Simon. It's Brown on the wing to end the run. Here's Capella.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in league history.
What a special night. I feel blessed to have witnessed this. A new three-point record. Unreal.
That's a 2 from Simons. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
It's Brown on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Jay. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps hits it again. Wow.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Here's Brogdon. Capella kicks to Brogdon. Now a timeout called by Boston. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Celtics now. Nurkic, the pass to Jay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. His first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 19-point game. Tatum down low. Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Here's Jay. He got it again. Sensational.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. They get it again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Wow, what a finish. That's why Capella makes the big bucks. Clint can control the area around the rim as good as anyone.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Smart. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Justice Winslow comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Peyton in for Hart. To the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jay.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Here's Jay. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Outside Jackson. To the wing right side. Fires the three. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Jay. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Pritchard. Off target at the rim.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. And we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were